Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, my name is Delaney, and check out the rest of my videos for more gameplay and recommendations for games to play on the Switch. So today I feel like this game is actually this is a new indie game that just released on the Switch at the end of September. And I want to say it's probably an underrated gem because I have barely heard about it being talked about on the Switch. And it's called Beacon Pines. So yeah, Beacon Pines is an interactive storybook adventure, and it features Luka, who is a little deer who is trying to discover the mysteries of his small town Beacon Pines. And what's so interesting about this game is that you're able to control the story by using words that you collect that they call charms, and that I think is such a unique gameplay element, that the charms are able to change the storyline, and that when you get bad endings you can go back and like rework the ending using different charms. It's such a unique game and I'm very invested in it. And yeah, I decided to do like this gameplay just to show off a little bit of how it works and the mechanics. I hope all of you guys enjoy it, and as much as I enjoyed it, because it's such a cool game and I can't wait to like finish it up and play some more. Yeah, but I do little impressions at the end, first impressions. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and you know, let's get started. Guys, we're gonna get started playing Beacon Pines. So I like this atmosphere already.
Allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
Ew,
it is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story.
Okay.
Chapter 1 isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luka Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
I like the narration already in that I don't have to read. I don't have to read aloud. Okay, so for this part, so let's see. Hey Dad, how are things going? Oh, is that his gravesite? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you have been gone longer than you were here. Oh my gosh. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Oh. Hey Luka. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luka's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you
Rollo
here.
finally noticed the tears swelling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's going to. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's not gone. She's just missing. Oh. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Already starting off so sad. Okay, Dad, see you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Oh, I can control them now, okay. So, ooh, look at this. Oh, it's cute. What does that mean? Okay. tickle.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. Rollo looked to the side suspiciously. Not here. They might be watching. Who's they? They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'd think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself, I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. Okay. So that's my objectives. So let's go talk to Gran.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There
Okay.
are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Ooh, I like that. What do you think? What do you guys think? Maybe it has something to do. Let's see. Oh, okay. I love that. Oh, it's so cute.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. Since Gran
Like a
had
little
moved in,
couch.
the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
I love when games have narrators. It really like helps you
Just
get
some
into the
dusty
story.
knickknacks.
It kind of reminds me of Bastion, because that one's like fully. It's not a book,
An array
but
of
it's fully
prepared
narrated.
meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Where's Gran? Maybe she's outside.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Oh, I got another charm.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
You guys think she's upstairs? Maybe she's upstairs. Let's go look.
Luka
No.
paused at his parents' bedroom door.
Oh my gosh, this is so sad.
He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Oh my. This must be
Gran
my
had
room.
commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Oh, I got another charm. Okay, I'm gonna assume that Gran is outside in the garden. So let's go check it out.
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll
What is
recall
this
I was a
book?
bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point.
What's
there are
that
certain
mean?
times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
Okay.
Step forth, dear reader.
I see the grandma.
A beginner's guide
I
to
didn't even
gardening
see
laid
her with
open
all
on the
that stuff.
bench.
Oh my gosh, the grandma looks so magical. Okay, so hey Gran, I'm gonna go. For Pete's sake, go change out of your pajamas before you say another word. But nothing. Inside clothes are for outside. Oh, wait. Inside clothes are for inside, and outside clothes are for
Luka stared
outside.
at his feet and muttered under his breath.
Mama always let me wear my pajamas in the garden. Well, Eleanor isn't here, is she? Now go upstairs, change, and then we'll talk.
Right,
Okay.
of course. I forgot about the pajamas.
Okay, so let's go back in, I guess. I didn't figure out where my room was at in here. I'm gonna assume it's upstairs. Oh, okay, never mind. I see this door right here. I was like, it's definitely not my parents' room. Okay.
Luka tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Cute.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luka didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Okay, now let's do this again. Go talk to Grandma. This garden is so
Young Luka
cute.
would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Aww. Okay, Gran, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere
The less
special.
Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Okay, so this is when I get to pick. Okay, so let's see. We were just gonna go chill for the day. I'm gonna say chill, or should I say ponder? I feel like chill sounds perfect here.
Just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. We're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Supper. Supper.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle. The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Okay.
You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Oh, okay, so I can practice. I'm gonna put hide.
We were just gonna go hide for the day. Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids that we could beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little old for that? It's not like there's much else to do around here. Well, make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for
All's
supper.
well that ends well.
Oh, that's so interesting. I like that. Oh, and Luka, you and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rolo. Okay. Come on. Dang it, Rolo. This is so charming.
For a
Ooh, can I
town
find
that
another
saw
one?
few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
And make sure I don't miss charms. Okay. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. What's that mean?
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Oh, wow. Oh, is that what happened to his dad? So I'm gonna talk to some people, I guess. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there,
William
pal.
Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Oh, I'm sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luka, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn, can't talk now. Very busy with the preparations. I love this character
Mayor
design.
Augustus Valentine was not busy.
He looks tired. Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I? It's Mayor Valen. Sigh.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Alright, what can the Mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Okay, I want to talk to those people. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Same. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Bah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Oh wow, yeah. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks, goes to sleep. So cute. Yeah, that's interesting. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you. How bullies. Yeah, but my mom said. Yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luka. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world, and it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Haha. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
He stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? Oh, I guess not. Huzzah. Our first 3 questions answered in a record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Okay, I guess I did all of the talking to people for now. Let's get to our secret. Wait, how do I get to the secret place? Hey Jetson. Is the lion playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I rolled one in, but hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want this chair back, I've taken to standing recently. It keeps me from falling asleep at the wheel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luka saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh my god, mini Luka. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo.
Luka opened the tackle box and picked the perfect...
I'm gonna use tickle.
Luka gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
Oh, okay. I'm like, maybe I need another bait, okay? Ew, did it snap? Oh, okay. One more time.
Luka tied a shoestring. What fish could resist a nice shoe?
A old boot. What do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Some things drifts away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, whatever it is, I hope the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Ooh, a rubber ducky. It's your old rubber ducky. You're just a little drooling for a ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Hee hee. Okay, so this is our spot, it looks like. Anything else to look
The
at?
boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy. They had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
You know, I'm gonna just run around because I want to make sure I got everything.
After Luka's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luka realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied. On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the fall harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. Our mom's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Look, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? You jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me. This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. Got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Is there anything else I can find in here?
Luka's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Oh, there goes Luka over there. Wait, sorry, Rollo. I said Luka. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Okay. Look at the animal characters. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luka. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now.
This hatch could often be found near the fountain. Too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooden path unaware of the danger ahead. Sounds ominous. Sounds like us. Oh, this is getting good. Luka, just the fella I was looking for. Hey Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luka, wait up. I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. What are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Got into trouble with Rolo then. Don't mind me, just over here lurking uselessly. Oh, hey sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic's Trinkle Ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luka and I have places to be, so if you don't mind. Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I'll haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luka knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little... Oh... chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer. The sun's shining. We just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Paul always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. Valentine. I don't want to go by myself. So Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. Okay. Hey Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit chat. I really love how these things are set up. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. But I really love how this, like, look at this. This is so cute. I really love this little storybook layout. Look at my boy. Hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way too. I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Oh gosh.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Who's that? Oh, hey, Luka. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure, bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching, got it. So I guess I'm going here, huh?
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Oh my. Okay, so what would Rollo do if
Luka
he was
often
here?
asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. What should I do?
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Oh, okay, I see. That's
1
2.
more to go. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on
There's
here?
only one way to find out.
This is creepy. Why is there like green ooze? Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rollo's not here. We have no problem poking around in there.
The water looked almost diseased.
Ugh.
It flowed slowly into the woods. The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
I'm getting grossed out. Okay, I got one task done.
Luka thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Footsteps?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Oh no, someone's coming. Oh, okay. I can't believe that's a charm.
The heavy steel door knocked Luka to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle.
Oh my
Luka
gosh.
watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
Okay, I'm like really shocked. This is a story about... I guess I only have one charm, so change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luka imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
Oh,
I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
ooh, I kind of love this.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Okay, I see. I kind of Okay, so I'm like, should I keep going? Let me try this last one. Okay, let's put that.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Oh God, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, make a break for it. What have you done? Oh my gosh, okay, so is the ending gonna be different? He kicked her. Run all you want, you little twerp, but you gotta come home eventually. Okay. I wonder if anybody changes. Oh, I'm so happy. Like that was so, this is giving like goosebumps, pick your own adventure vibes. That was like the best thing ever. Those books were so cool. I wish they had more.
Solomon Valentine. Current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter how are you doing? Me? Yes, well, all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all. No. That is truly a shame. Oh, I got another charm. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Okay, I was trying to figure out if Solomon was a kid because he looks like a little man. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You are in Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Oh, I kind of wanted Solomon to join us. But it's got too much of his father in them. Okay, I didn't know if he was going to say something different or not. A little help. Luka's always running and getting tired. I am the champion. We were racing. Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here, it seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Oh my gosh, Luka. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Well, I did my part in establishing... Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. So since we already know to throw things at it, huh? Okay, it still works. Whoa, you're a genius. I think that did it. Luka, you never failed to impress.
Windows of the old warehouse came into view. Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. Okay, I hope we don't get caught this time. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Got a new charm. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Ew, don't dance in that. Who knows what that is? Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door is locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. The dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo. It would be my honor to throw you in the trash. These kids are so funny. Come on, Lady Luck. So what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Gross. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. What's that? Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting an assistance for evac. Help is on the way. Oh my gosh, the door is opening. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna get caught again? What are they doing? Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. Ugh. What is that?
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh God, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luka, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat. When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them. He
Aha.
snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it
Rollo
say?
held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think she'll make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. I'm Rollo. You're panicking. Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm beginning to see the benefits of Run for Our Lives plan. Right, we've clearly just established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luka. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Oh my god. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Where here goes nothing.
Luka sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36,
I would not even have counted.
The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luka carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luka clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3.
That
Finding
was so
a friend.
creepy.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table.
Oh my gosh, this is really engrossing.
Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that one needs to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? Oh, sorry, I was reading it. I didn't read it out loud. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Rand's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was...
Oh. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Oh, and Luka, you left the icebox open yesterday. Oh, yes, I did. I remember. Oh, wow. We're not made of money, you know. I realized I left the icebox open and I didn't even think to close it. Well, that was strange. Oh, wait. Hello? Is anyone there? Is it in here? No, it must be in the closet. Is it in my bedroom? Oh, it's my walkie. Hello? Rollo, is that you? What is that? Over?
Luka glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
Oh, hey, Roxy. She's gonna beat me up. This is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rollo here? No. Look at me, Luka. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luka's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood. If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luka's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in a library or something.
Luka could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rollo. Where are you? Okay, let's find Rolo. Okay, let's see if I can find Rolo. Howdy, Luka. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Oh, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luka. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got
Toby
it.
looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Like, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. God, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy says she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around doing nothing and waiting for Roxy when I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great, I guess. Right, Fitz and I would check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Oh my, where's Luka? Okay, I'm supposed to check the library. Let me talk to some of these people, I guess. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense, Jim. Mr. Carter will turn up safe and sound, I assume. I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. I love how these characters look. Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter Beck that. Now where did she run off to? Who's Beck? His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean vanished? That's impossible. Oh my. He doesn't even see the danger he's in. What is she reading? Is she reading a book about us? Okay, let's check the library. Oh.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Okay, let's check the library.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luka crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
Oh, hey, Luka, you snuck up on me. Good book. Don't know, just started
He gestured
it.
to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or if there are 2 queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy. That's kind of cool. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Who's that? Hey, Jazz. Oh, hey, Luka. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet. That's hilarious.
There were rarely any actual new, simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Okay, where is Rolo? What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncree works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luka Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by
Beck's family
choice.
moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like missy? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around
Luka
here?
shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name is Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Okay, we got a new bestie. Joey, have you seen Rolo around? No, sorry, Luka. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that will have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you? Of course. Let's go into Weeping Wood. The sign. How do I get in?
Luka felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luka watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay, so the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Oh yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yeah. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yeah. She looks fine to me. Why hello, I don't think we have been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yep. You probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, what do you have to be? So, you. Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Oh my gosh, Iggy. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaks. Then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. So the next thing is, are we throwing hands?
His sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luka's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the hands. Let's say strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luka, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yeah. Stop being a weirdo. Hello, are you some kind of wackadoo? Make some wackadoos travel in packs. Sorry. Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs,
At the
dud.
sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luka snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luka launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's
Ew,
hooves
not
were
into the
drenched in the glowing ooze.
Ew.
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
I don't feel so good. Hell. I'm sorry, I just... Oh my god. Yep. What just happened? No one wants to touch that ooze, okay? Why is it just sitting out? Oh? Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Something fishy's. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems
Person
okay.
at the warehouse.
The strange ooze and what it did
Was
to Iggy.
Rollo caught up in all of this?
Oh my. We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We're just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luka, your grandmother was looking for you. Ooh, I'm in trouble. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luka.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luka, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
Okay. For sure. And I was like, I'm gonna end at chapter 3. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop now for sure. I don't want this video to go too long because I have a short attention span, and I always assume other people have a short attention span like me. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but hopefully it's under an hour. But I am really enjoying it so far, and this is really such a cool idea. It's so neat, and I kind of feel like there needs to be more attention on this game because I'm like invested like fully. Like I feel like I'm reading the actual story and I can't put it down. Like I really can't, and I need to know what's going to happen. But I also love that there's like the way that you can change up the story with the different words, and like that this is so funny but also so creepy because I'm like super like like getting in like tense feeling, like what's gonna happen to Iggy, like are they gonna turn into like a swamp monster or something because they fell into the green ooze, and like is it actually Rolo, like what if that's not really Rolo? Like I have so many questions. This kind of reminds me of like Gravity Falls or something, but I'm really enjoying this, and I really like all the characters already, so I'm gonna end it here for real. I hope you guys enjoyed this little gameplay. I wanted to do like a little semi spooky, creepy, well, semi like spooky game to play before the end of the month. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and have a wonderful day as always. Bye.